Misdemeanors. His lawyer says Chansley has distanced himself from the QAnon movement. Overall, more than 500 people have been arrested for the riot, including about 25 Ohioans. I'm Dave James on the Ohio News Network.
Live and local conversation for the Ohio Valley continues shortly, here on the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
For all of your IT needs, visit OmniPerforms.com. Omni Strategic Technologies, the only IT company that the Watchdog trusts.
Hello, I'm Chuck Reddick, Commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service. We're working hard to get ready for tax filing season. You know who else is working hard? Identity thieves. Keep your computers and your mobile phones secure. Use antivirus software and strong passwords. Look out for email scams. Secure your home Wi-Fi with a password. Stay safe when you shop online. Look for HTTPS in the web address. See irs.gov for details.
Hello, everyone. It's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. I'm a private real estate investor who can solve your real estate problems fast for cash. Do you want to sell and just be done with it? Okay, great. I buy vacant properties, boarded up houses, pre-foreclosures, and inherited properties. I also buy apartment buildings, rental portfolios, divorce homes. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. I look forward to solving your real estate problems today. Call me today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Introducing our new redesigned 7 News app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video. To get the new WTRF 7 News app, just update the latest version or download the WTRF 7 News app in your Apple or Google Play Store by searching WTRF.
Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection. Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection.
Hello, everyone. From the Watchdog, I'm the Storm Tracker, Darnell Foster, with a look at your local weather forecast for your Friday. Partly sunny skies, a daytime high of 76 degrees, back to about 53 for the overnight. Under partly cloudy skies, clouds and sunshine for your Saturday, with highs in the low to mid 70s. Have yourself a great day, everyone. From the Watchdog, I'm Darnell Foster.
The views and opinions expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of this station or its sponsors.
In the year 1898, Marconi sent his first radio message across the English Channel.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Let's have a tune. I'm sick of this silence.
There's nothing wrong with being fun and popular and just giving people what they want.
This is not a radio fantasy camp. We're on the air here.
You seem happy this morning.
Is it Friday already?
Friday.
All I'm doing is getting on the air. The revolution will be broadcast.
How about Friday?
What's this?
Did you ever hear of a thing called radio?
Thank God it's Friday!
It's show time.
The Valley is nearing a return to normal, and we're celebrating with the 100 days of summer. This is the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
Well, welcome to Friday, final day of the week, beginning of a long weekend, and this is our last visit together in the 100 days of summer. They'll be wrapped up by Monday, and we'll be technically into fall. Not officially, but technically into fall, or unofficially, I guess, into fall. So, going to be a nice day today, cool, calm, comfortable throughout the day today. It's going to be sunny. That's nice, pleasant today. 47 right now. It's a cool morning. 47 degrees at the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. 51 degrees here at my home studios in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling. 51 and foggy at the Robinson Auto Group studios downtown Wheeling in the heart of the Ohio Valley. Again, nice, sunny, comfortable day today. Right around 73, which is almost perfect temperature as far as I go. 72, I always peg as my perfect temperature. So going to be a great Friday for you. And a darn good weekend as well. Maybe some clouds to mix things up on Labor Day. All the info coming up in detail with Zach Petty a little bit later on this morning. Just it's a Friday. We're kind of hither and yon, the here and there, over and under the different places. Some serious stuff, some silly stuff. It's Football Friday. Biff and I will have a little preview of that. Friday Funnies, because we always do that on Friday, featuring Late Night last night and also some Seinfeld stand-up today. Labor Day weekend is ahead. We've got some fun facts and figures as we prepare. Governor Justice repays the unemployment loan and proposes a business tax break. Some folks are wondering, couldn't the money have been better used to help the people, not the business? We'll talk about that. Ventilator use hits its peak in West Virginia as COVID continues to rise. We'll have reports on redistricting in West Virginia, the minimum wage in Ohio. Ogden reporter Stephen Adams is in from the Greenbrier. Oh, I hope he gets up in time. I remember what it was like when I was at the Greenbrier. Nights tended to be long. After the hard work was done, the nights tended to be long. And the mornings were a little slow getting up. We'll see how Stephen does with that. Stephen Adams checking in from the Greenbrier where the West Virginia Business Summit is underway. And I've got a couple of strange signs of the time I want to talk about. One company pays a bonus for workers who show up on time. Isn't that what you're paid for to begin with? You get a bonus? Tell you about it. And another one is paying you if you take an Uber to school. Talk about that. So I got a bunch of stuff hither and yon, up and down, serious and silly. Throughout the morning this morning, you can join me anywhere along the way. 304-214-1600. 304-214-1600. It is the text line. Feel free to use the CityNet hotline if you'd like to. 304-232-8255. 304-232-8255. 714 Watchdog Morning Show. Good morning, Brother Biff.
Good morning, Howard.
Did you get any golfing in last night?
Yes, we did. We had to go up to Beckwood to get it in, but we did.
It wasn't too wet. The ground wasn't too wet. The courses weren't too wet.
It was wet a little bit. It was wasn't too bad though. I mean, there were some spots that still had puddles here and there, but for the most part, I mean, it was okay. I mean, you could
just a few extra water hazards. That's all. Just added the water hazards. Right?
Yeah. As if everything else on the course wasn't enough. There was that too. So, but yeah, I mean, we got it in. I mean, I was happy to get.
You said finally had to go up there. Did you run into problems with some of the other courses?
Just at the fairway. That's where we went first because I made the mistake of not calling up there to see if the course was open because I figured with the way the rain ended on Wednesday and having all day to clear out and dry that it would be fine. So I didn't take my own advice yesterday and call up to the golf course. So we got up there and there wasn't a car in the parking lot. So we stayed in the parking lot and looked out, and of course really didn't look in too bad a shape, but I mean, we don't that's not our decision. So we ended up having to backtrack a little bit and go from there to the Yorkville exit and get off, and made our way up to Beckwood, which if you're like me and you're car sick, the drive up is not the most pleasant drive in the world. So we got up there, and I rolled out of the car as I usually do when we go up there, and took a little bit to get going. And when you get out and you feel like you're dizzy, that's not good. So we got up there, and they told us, well, you got to play the back nine because there was high school kids up there golfing, and apparently they have a league or a scramble that is up there as well. So they told us to go on the back nine, and they said, you might run into some, guys up there that are, playing in their league or their scramble or whatever it was. So we got out and we started, and we broke up into two groups because we had 6 of us, so we split into 3. So I went with my uncle and grandfather, and my dad and brother-in-law, they went behind us. So we usually go out first, me, my uncle, and my grandfather. So we did, and we got the first hole in and got to the second hole, and, we look behind us, and there's Dad and my brother and brother-in-law. We get to about the third hole, which would be 12, and there is a group from this league that are scramble or whatever it was that they're playing in, and, they were talking to them for a minute and everything, and, they're trying to figure out where they're supposed to be. So we look behind, and we don't see the rest of the guys behind us. So we're like, well,
oops, where'd they go?
We're like, well, what the heck's going on? So we finish, we get done, and here, what they should have done was send us out on the front nine instead of the back nine. So our other group, my dad, brother, and brother-in-law, they ran into the guys that were in this league, and they told them, they said, hey, can you guys go on the front and play? And they're like, yeah, but they told them, they said, well, they sent us out on the back nine, and the guys that are they said, no. They said they weren't supposed to send you out on the back nine. They were supposed to send you out on the front nine. They got so many of us playing, that we're starting on different holes. So we that ended up playing the back nine should have been playing the front nine, but, by that time, we're already out and everything, and, we passed one group, and, we got behind a group or two, occasionally, every once in a while, but no, we should have been playing the front nine instead of the back nine. So we ended up on the back, they ended up on the front. We got done. I was so happy. Then made the trip.
Then you have to make that circuitous road back down again, right?
Down's not bad, it's going up.
Oh, up bothers you more. Okay.
Up bothers me more than going down. So by the time we hit the interstate, I was one happy person. And then
you're telling me you were really ready for going to Generations, right? You were ready for food.
I've never been so happier for a round of golf to be over. I'm telling you. So by the time we hit the highway, I was good. So
well,
yeah, we did. We ended up at Generations last night for dinner. So that was good.
Well, my question always is, what'd you have? Anything good?
Yes, I had a bowl of French onion soup.
No, I love their French onion soup.
And a Chipotle steak wrap.
Oh, I don't think I've tried that before.
It is good. I get it without jalapenos because jalapenos and I don't agree. So,
Gotcha.
So I had that, and then it was good. It was real good.
Right, so a little golf, a little Generations, a little adventure in the golf. So
never a dull moment. You never know what you're going to get on Thursday, but yeah, it was quite the adventure. And trust me, I was real close to dumping the golf balls out in the parking lot last night. I'm surprised I just didn't leave the whole bag up there and say, here, anybody take these. If anybody wants them, just take them. I don't care.
Someday you could write a book, Thursdays with my dad, or Thursdays with my clubs, or whatever.
Oh yeah, trust me.
Tell the
There's
tales of Thursday nights.
there's enough material to write a book, but yeah. So
To fill the book. Sure, absolutely.
so by
I'm glad eventually you had a good time, or at least a good dinner.
yeah, we'll go with that. Dinner was good. Dinner was the highlight of the evening for sure.
But the summer is winding down. It's not going to be too long before you won't be able to hit the Thursday night links, right? Then you'll look back on a night like last night and go, "That wasn't that bad. At least I was out on the links, right?" So,
Yeah, I mean, we.
savor what you've got when you've got it, Biffy.
Oh, I did. I mean, I was happy to be out, just not up there. I mean, it's not the course it's the drive up there that gets me. I mean,
but all the camaraderie, and the great conversation, and oh, never mind. I understand what you're saying.
no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. I just do not enjoy the ride up there. So.
7:21 on the Watchdog Morning Show. It is a Friday. Friday is always the day after Brother Biff's golfing excursion, so we always get a little update on what happened there. We'll get a little update on Friday night football coming up in a couple of minutes. Biff and I will kick that around. And in just a minute, I want to talk about Labor Day weekend, just some facts, figures, stats about what we as a country are likely to do over Labor Day weekend. A couple of cautions for you this Labor Day weekend. So we'll do a little Labor Day segment coming up next here on the Watchdog Morning Show. Look for a pretty nice day today. Now, right now, it's very foggy outside. Going to be foggy for a while. It's cool as well. 47 at the airport, 51 here at the home studios and at the Robinson Auto Group Studios downtown Wheeling. In the heart of the Ohio Valley, 73 for the high today. Nice, sunny, pleasant day is in store. So enjoy your Friday. It'll be a great one. Most of the weekend, pretty nice as well. Details with Zach not far away. And our Labor Day look at things coming up next here on the Watchdog Morning Show. It's 7:22.
There's
At the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection.
Oh, there's something so real about living local. And I know without a doubt I'm not alone. And I love living local. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Said I'm loving living local. WTRF is working for me. The Ohio Valley is where I love to be.
A serious injury from an accident can be just the start of your worries. What if you cannot return to work? How do you take care of your family if you're disabled? At Gelner Law Offices, we represent seriously injured people and understand their problem. We know how to get you fair compensation. We will work hard to make sure you get the money you deserve for your losses. Don't go it alone. If you're hurt in an accident, call us at 304-242-2900 or visit us at gelnerlaw.com.
We'd like to help.
You want sports talk? We got the goods all night long. Tune into Sports Map Radio. Evenings and overnights on FM 98.1, AM 1600. We are the Watchdog.
If you miss a part of the show or want to listen again, you can find conversations, interviews, and rants on our podcasts at Apple Podcasts or on WatchdogNetwork.com. This is the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe.
7:25, 25 after the hour, 47 at the airport, 51 here at the home studios. Bippy, what are your Labor Day plans? Anything special? Picnicking, grilling, another round of golf, just sitting at home? What are you going to do this weekend?
I know Monday I'm going to sleep in for as long as I can, and if that's all day, it'll be all day. I know that, but let's see. Football game tonight, football game Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday night Notre Dame plays Florida State, so probably watch Notre Dame Sunday night against Florida State, and then, like I said, Monday gonna sleep in for as long as I can, and then we'll when I get up, we'll go from there and see what happens the rest of the day. Monday,
see what the day brings.
Yep.
Yeah, Monday, Biff and I are off, as is the entire team. Well, not the entire team. Hoppy's working, but most of us are taking the day off on Monday for Labor Day. Here in the morning, John Trout and Michael Toscana will be in with America in the Morning and First Light, giving you a kind of a live radio broadcast in the morning. A lot of radio stations go to recorded shows, but we got live programming for you. So we'll be talking about Labor Day and all kinds of fun stuff. John and Michael will fill in while Biff and I are away on Monday, so just be aware of that. What do most Americans, well, I shouldn't say most Americans, it is actually most, 53% of Americans say, excuse me, they are going to be traveling for Labor Day. Labor Day, to me, I've never considered it a travel weekend or travel holiday. Have you, Biffy?
No, not really. I don't think of it as, traveling, long distances. I mean, if anything, it'll be short distances around here, but yeah, I mean,
Right.
I really don't think of a Labor Day as, traveling state to, 3 or whatever states over, anything like that.
To me, this is Thanksgiving. Now, I stay home almost all holidays, always have. I like holidays at home no matter what they are. But I get that a lot of people like to travel on Thanksgiving, Christmas. They, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house they go, what have you. Labor Day has never struck me as a traveling weekend, but 137 Americans say they plan to travel this weekend, about 53% of us. And it's actually more people say they're going to travel this weekend than we're going to travel on the 4th of July. Although of those who are traveling, 75% say they're concerned about COVID and the Delta variant, and so they're adjusting their plans a bit accordingly. Majority of people who are traveling are going to be driving somewhere. That makes sense. Most popular place they're going to go to, Biffy, is where? If you are traveling for Labor Day weekend, where are you going to go?
Relatives.
A beach.
Oh, okay.
A beach.
Yeah.
If you're traveling, the most popular place to go is going to a beach. Then a lake. To me, if it's water, beach, lake. It's a bit, others say their biggest thing they're going to travel for is to go to, I guess this would be, family, like you said, Biffy. They're going to travel to a barbecue or a cookout. Now, if by traveling you mean like going across town for a barbecue or cookout, sure, but how far do you travel just to eat hot dogs, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean,
to me, yeah. If you got a friend in New York City says, I'm having a cookout, don't you go, yeah, well, I'll have one here. I mean, I don't know that I would travel just to go to have a cookout.
No, I mean, and again, like if it's around here, it's a short 10, 15 minute or whatever trip. I mean, that's it. I mean, if I do any traveling, it'll be minimal.
Going to a beach, going to a lake, watching a parade, going to a barbecue or cookout, and watching fireworks are the things that people are traveling for. And again, none of those seem like real big traveling, but nonetheless, there it goes. If you're going on a picnic, I have avoided doing this story, but I suppose Labor Day is a good day to talk about it. The story hit the news cycle a couple of weeks ago, Biff, and I just went, not going to talk about it, not going to talk about it. A new study at University of Michigan found that for every hot dog you eat you shorten your life by 36 minutes. Now, of course, I'm not supposed to eat hot dogs. It's a doctor prescription. My wife tries to impose that, but, I do. I love Nathan's hot dogs, and I do sometimes say, why don't we just have some Nathan's hot dogs tonight? I don't have the bun, but I have the hot dogs. And at my age, 36 minutes, it's a big deal. I mean, if I eat 5 hot dogs after losing a couple hours of life, hey, hold on a minute, I can't afford a couple hours.
What?
But I do.
I think there was something, though, that said if you eat like peanut butter and jelly or something, it's like 30 minutes you get back or something.
You are right. You're absolutely right. If you want to improve your length of living, fruits, vegetables, seafood. Yeah, baby, I'm in for that. I could live off of seafood. Maybe I could be like Methuselah, live to be well over 100 if I just... If it's okay with y'all, I'll just eat lobster and shrimp and crab. That's all. I'll eat it.
You
Maybe
like
a little salmon or something on the side.
Do you like oranges?
Yeah, we have oranges around the house, yeah.
Okay, well then there's one fruit you can eat.
Yep. So fruits, vegetables, no vegetables, no. Seafood, they will help prolong your life, and Vicky, you are right. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches can extend the time of your life. So here's what I think I would do. This story in front of me, maybe you remember what the number was. I don't have it right here. It doesn't tell me how much time you gain by eating peanut butter and jelly. But here's what I'm thinking. Eat a couple of hot dogs, then have a couple of peanut butter and jelly. Surely it must even out, right?
I think it's...
You lose some time with the hot dogs. You gain some time with the peanut butter and jelly.
I think it's either
Evens it out.
30 or 33 minutes for the peanut butter and jelly, I think it is. I forget.
All right, so that's pretty close. It's 36 minutes you lose with a hot dog.
Yeah.
33 minutes you gain with peanut butter and jelly. So if you have a couple of hot dogs and a couple of PB&Js, hey, you're only down now a couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Just something to think about.
You eat corn on the cob, don't you?
I love corn on the cob. We have not had enough this summer. I told my wife that we used to always get corn on the cob from Everett's over in St. Clairsville. I think we only did that once this year, which is really depressing to me because I love corn on the cob.
But look at it that way. You got your vegetable with the corn on the cob.
Yeah.
And you got your fruit with the orange. So at least you're getting one of these.
And seafood. And I got the seafood. I could eat all the seafood, right?
Yeah, but
and the PB&J, so yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but for not liking fruits and vegetables, though at least we found one fruit and one vegetable you can eat.
Yeah, I can. All right, so I can. And what I should do is load up on these things, which will then add years to my life. Well, minutes. Add minutes to my life. And then when it comes time for like grill outs, I can have lots of hot dogs. I'll take a few minutes away, but it all balances out.
Throw in a couple cups of coffee, because didn't the one survey say something about coffee's good for you? So you do that and you're good.
Right. If only there was some way to know which of these various surveys to believe, Biff. Which of these various studies to believe. But I purposely ignore this hot dog study. Has been around for a couple of weeks now, and I haven't brought it to the show just because I figured I'd start getting either nasty or sarcastic, texts or what have you about. Look at something else. I don't want to see that. So sometimes I just ignore things that I don't want to hear about. And the hot dogs is one. But I thought today, being Labor Day weekend, we probably ought to do that. I've got some more Labor Day stuff coming up for you a little bit later on. We'll have comedy with our Friday funnies. Stephen Adams is going to join us from the Greenbrier and talk about the West Virginia Business Summit, among other things. Yesterday, Governor Justice says, he's be able to give a big break for businesses for taxes because he held on to hundreds of millions of dollars of federal money, which could have gone to businesses, small businesses, and could have gone to individuals who need it. The governor who cut off unemployment benefits, sitting on $200 million of federal money, is going to give it to businesses. Stephen and I will talk about that coming up later on. And we will talk about the weather. That's coming up next. Zach Petty is going to be here. Short and sweet. Nice day, nice weekend. That's pretty much it. But we'll talk to Zach about it. He'll give us all kinds of details about it. It's 47 at the airport, 51 and foggy here at my home studios and at the Robinson Auto Group Studios, downtown Wheeling, in the heart of the Ohio Valley. Head over to the news desk of the Big Seven, see what they're working on at the moment, and Mr. DeFabio has our morning sports report as well. All right here, right now, on the Watchdog Morning Show.
The WTRF Channel 7 News Update is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
Now,
Stephen is 8:40, Beth. And McCabe bagged out on me at 10:30 last night, which is why I had to call Stephen and tell him, hey, your boss stumped out on me, so now you've got to make up for it. So that's all we've got, plus the Friday funnies. I sent you a Seinfeld cut, I think, didn't I? Okay. Use that for the Friday funnies. And I don't think they did late night last night. I guess that must be repeats or something because they didn't do late night last night. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. All righty. All right, so that's what we got. I got a bunch of stuff. It's going to be just stuff today we'll talk about. We'll make it. Excuse me.
Pittsburgh second baseman Wilmer Defoe mishandled a pop-up in the bottom of the 11th inning that allowed the Cubs to produce a walk-off win. Let's hear from Pirates skipper Derek Shelton.
Cannot drift to any balls in this ballpark with the way the wind plays, and obviously it's a frustrating loss because we battled our butts off the entire game, and he's got to get behind that baseball.
Colin Moran early in the game gave the Pirates an early lead. In the top of the first inning, he produced a 3-run home run.
Thought we battled back. That was a big takeaway. We fought it out pretty good tonight, so wash it off and take the positives and come back tomorrow, try to get a win.
The Bucks have dropped 5 of their last 6 games. College football, 4th-ranked Buckeyes of Ohio State beat the Minnesota Gophers in Minnesota 45-31. Freshman quarterback C.J. Stroud passed for 4 touchdowns. High school football, believe it or not, Brooke is now 2-0 after beating Indian Creek 28-13. I'm Bill DeFabio on sports, and we are the Watchdog.
Over the years, you've brought opioids into your home. On to opioids puts your family at risk. Learn more at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
CA House Music has all the gear to make your music legendary. With all the best gear, including Fender, Epiphone, Yamaha, and more, CA House will have you rocking in no time. Get the most for your money with everyday low prices. And we meet or beat internet pricing. Play before you buy and let our product specialists help you pick out the instrument that's right for you. CA House Music, supporting local musicians since 1872. Play music for life.
For all of your IT needs, visit OmniPerforms.com. Omni Strategic Technologies, the only IT company that the Watchdog trusts.
Find your style with Patriot Lighting from Menards. Choose from over 1,000 interior lights. Patriot Lighting offers a variety of unique styles and finishes to help give your home a fresh, updated look. Save today with 11% off all interior Patriot Lighting. Start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards. Price is good through September 6th. Savings are mail-in rebate. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Save big money at Menards.
Babies come with lots of decisions.
Cloth or disposable? Crib or bassinet?
So when it comes to protection, go with the safest, most effective choice, vaccination. Get all the recommended vaccines for your baby by age 2 to protect your child against 14 serious childhood diseases. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines or call 800-CDC-INFO. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Hello, everyone. It's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. I'm a private real estate investor who can solve your real estate problems fast for cash. Do you want to sell and just be done with it? Okay, great. I buy vacant properties, boarded up houses, pre-foreclosures, and inherited properties. I also buy apartment buildings, rental portfolios, divorce homes. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. I look forward to solving your real estate problems today. Call me today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
A serious injury from an accident can be just the start of your worries. What if you cannot return to work? How do you take care of your family if you're disabled? At Gelner Law Offices, we represent seriously injured people and understand their problem. We know how to get you fair compensation. We will work hard to make sure you get the money you deserve for your losses. Don't go it alone. If you're hurt in an accident, call us at 304-242-2900 or visit us at gelnerlaw.com.
We'd like to help.
Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection. Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection.
The Mountaineers are climbing.
And the final seconds coming off of the clock here at the 62nd Liberty Bowl.
And the best is yet to come.
It's hit and dropped. They got him again. There goes Lenny Brown. He's going to score 6. Fires it toward the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Join us all season long on your home for Mountaineer football. MSN, the Mountaineer Sports Network.
Keep up with the ever-changing world of sports all night long. Sports Map Radio is on the Watchdog, FM 98.1, AM 1600. The timeless sounds of polka live here. Join us 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays for the Polka Showcase with Rich Biella. Sunday mornings never sounded so good.
You can watch a video cast of our show every morning on Facebook Live or on our website. Plus, check archives of all of our videos on the Watchdog YouTube channel. The Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe continues.
As I always like to remind you, if you are watching us on Facebook Live, be sure to like us and share us. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Share us to your news feed or to your timeline. If there's a news group of some kind that you're in that you think would be interested in the show, feel free to share it there, but don't stick us in a group that is about something special and has no interest in that. It'll just irritate those people, all right? But certainly on your news feed or your timeline, just hit the share button and share us. We appreciate that, kind of like sharing the wealth, if you will. Again, if you can't catch us live on the video, you can always watch us on Facebook if you want to go back to our Facebook pages. Or, easiest thing to do, go to our YouTube channel. All of our video is archived on the Watchdogs YouTube channel. And you can also watch us at watchdognetwork.com. Well, it looks like another nice day is in store for us today. After the rough weather early in the week, we're heading into a nice patch of good stuff. Zach Petty is here to give us a look at today and into the weekend. Good morning, Zach.
Hey, good finally Friday morning, Howard. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Looks like it's getting a little foggy outside right now, but I guess looking at your forecast, we're going to see a good one today.
Another pleasant, beautiful, glorious day once again. How would you describe? Yes, I want to hear this one first.
Well, it was delightful.
Delight. Okay, that's a good word. I haven't thought about that word yet. I have to keep that down. Sometimes you run out of words whenever you're going through a stretch of weather, and it's like, well, I can't keep saying picturesque or beautiful or pleasant. It's delightful. I guarantee you, I haven't used that on any of my 7 days. Whenever I write up,
it was a delightful day yesterday. Nice, sunshine most of the day and pleasant temperatures. By no means too hot, but not yet so cool that it was, a problem. I just thought it was very nice. Close to Goldilocks.
Oh yeah,
close to Goldilocks weather.
Today's Goldilocks weather, Howard.
We are almost exactly. Your predicted high is almost my perfect high. I always say my perfect temperature is 72, and you're calling it 73. So can't get any closer than that.
No, you really can't. The only difference from today comparative to yesterday, maybe just a few more clouds. But again, bright blue skies, abundant sunshine, mostly sunny. We call them fair weather cumulus for a reason. Beautiful weather, all thanks to that pretty strong high pressure off to our north. We'll stay relatively dry all of today, most of tomorrow, even a good way to kick off Labor Day weekend.
A little bit of fog, as I mentioned here this morning, and I know the airport says they're reporting fog as well, but that will burn off here eventually.
Yeah, about 9, 10 o'clock at the latest, especially for those pretty dense fog. I gave everyone the brief science lesson early on this morning about why we have the fog this morning, but I'll spare everyone on the radio. They're probably trying to avoid all of that. They don't want to hear the spiel of science from me today, so we'll spare them on a Friday.
Yeah, no offense, Zach, but I felt like I should have gotten out my notebook and taken notes when I was listening. It's like, oh wait, I better take notes on this. Professor Zach is giving us information here.
I'll be honest with you. Whenever some of the meteorologists, whenever I was growing up, I actually would take notes. They actually had not a science for kids, but they kind of had a science lesson, and I actually would take notes just because I thought it was cool and interesting. But I'm also a nerd, so it makes sense now because I am a nerd.
Was there a science show that you watched when you were a kid? I mean, I'm of the age when it was Mr. Wizard. That's a long time ago. And then there was Bill Nye, the Science Guy. I don't know. Was there a science show when you were growing up?
It might have been a part of Bill Nye, but personally, Howard, I couldn't remember ever just sitting down like on PBS or anything educational of it just being strictly science. I was always curious, so I would kind of more so be the pestering, asking questions and going to the library back whenever we didn't have the internet that had all the accessible information right at your fingertips. But I would be doing all sorts of encyclopedia work, looking at various farmers' almanacs, and I remember doing a lot of just science, just kind of how things work and animals. And I think I told you once before that if I wasn't a meteorologist, I think I probably would have been a paleontologist just because I always thought dinosaurs were so cool.
Yeah, they are cool. We've been watching, Teddy likes it, it's on Discovery. It's, I can't think of his name now. The guy's an archaeologist, anyways, he goes out on treasure hunts and, goes to try and unveil secrets goes to the Dead Sea to look up Dead Sea Scrolls. He's just a secret finder. I can't think of his name, Joe somebody. Anyways, Teddy watches it, And when he leaves, my wife and I look at each other and go, okay, can we watch some more of this now? Because it's just so interesting. These explorers, this archaeologists, that did that.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest son, Teddy's dad, actually went to graduate school for, I don't know what it's called, for archaeology, I guess. And he went out on some digs and stuff, and ended up in IT. Tell me how that transition happened. I don't know, but I always thought that would be cool to be able to go out and be a. What's the name of that show that we watch? Josh Gates. That's what it is. Josh Gates. My wife. Josh Gates. Yeah, is the.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, every week he's going someplace different. The Dead Sea Scrolls, or trying to find a treasure under the sea someplace or something. Anyways, it's archaeology. I love it. You mentioned paleontology.
Has he found anything?
Dinosaurs. He always finds something, but never the big thing, And
Gotcha.
he always leaves it by saying, he always partners up with somebody like a treasure hunter who's been looking for this mysterious treasure for 20 years, and they find a little something, and then he'll leave saying, we didn't find the treasure of Sierra Madre, but we found some indications it might be near. And now George will have a better time as he looks further for this. And then he goes back home.
Right, yeah. Just enough to keep you interested is how common television works nowadays, right?
Exactly, but it's interesting. And I say, Teddy, we got into it because of Teddy, and now we wait. It's embarrassing because it's his show. It's his show. I watched, when he leaves, it's like, okay, can we watch it now? We'll watch it when you won't know that we're watching it. Anyways, back to the forecast, Zach. Beautiful day today, a nice day, sunshine, maybe a little bit more clouds, you said, than yesterday, but still mainly sunny, right? 73, all sounds good. The weekend is going to be pretty much the same way, a nice weekend with a couple of caveats, right?
Yeah, mainly on Saturday would more so be much of the same. We'll call it mostly sunny, if not partly cloudy, a few more clouds in the skies. But then we kind of get into not so much a rut, but we bring back some spotty showers into the forecast. Most of those will likely develop late in the evening on Saturday. So again, the big disclaimer, all of Saturday will be dry. The only caveat is late in the evening. So if you're up still doing any sort of activities, I know West Virginia, especially during football season, they're notorious for burning couches. If that is an activity that seems to happen, they might get rained on because rain showers could likely start to develop late in the evening, past sunset. Sunset tomorrow at 7:52. So if that activities do occur, it could possibly get rained on because even into early on Saturday, we could see some spotty showers that do move through associated with a cold front.
And we'll see some showers on Sunday too, right?
Right, yeah. They kind of look to be pretty scattered in nature, but it looks like a time frame is through the early morning hours with a possible return late in the afternoon as well. But it'll more so be a cloudy day compared to the past several that we've had, where it has been pretty pleasant, but maybe just a few more clouds, if not mostly cloudy for all of Sunday. Kind of a dreary day, but at least on Labor Day Monday, it's shaping up to be pretty nice. I'm liking this trend. It looks like mostly sunny yet again. Temperatures returning to the upper 70s, clear, quiet, and calm even into Tuesday as well to start the next work week.
All right, that sounds pretty good. We will not be here on Monday, so you will be there, I assume, but we won't be here.
Yep, I will be here broadcasting live from the 7 News studio in downtown Wheeling, West Virginia.
All right, so we'll be watching you. I'll be watching you through bleary eyes as I sort of lay in bed and watch you through my toes or something, but we'll be thinking about you while I'm sleeping in.
Well, there you go.
Although I can't sleep in. Yeah, Biff said he's going to sleep in on Monday. I can't sleep in on days off. I mean, I might sleep in an extra 30 or 40 minutes, but I still, I tend to get up at the same time every day. Now, if I was on your schedule, I guess I wouldn't. I wouldn't get up at 2 o'clock, but I just tend to get up. My body says time to get up, and I get up. So.
Yeah. I hear you. Any big plans this weekend?
No. We were discussing earlier, you probably heard that report a couple weeks ago that said for every hot dog you eat, you lose 36 minutes of your life. And at my age, I can't afford to lose any minutes. But we also discovered that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches going to add 30 minutes to your life. So I just figure I'm going to alternate. Eat a few hot dogs, eat a few PB&Js, and I'll try and even out. Balance it out.
Or you just have them all at the same time, so that way you only lose 6 minutes. If 36 minutes is a hot dog, you gain 30 minutes eating a PB&J. Why don't you just combine the two and it'll even out to just you lose 6 minutes? What's 6 minutes?
Yeah, 6 minutes. 6 minutes doesn't sound like a lot until they're your last 6.
Fair.
Your last 6,
Very
and you
fair.
think to yourself, damn, shouldn't have eaten that hot dog. All right, hey, Zach, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Have Monday, you don't have it off, but at least you don't have to deal with me. It's got to be a little good for you. And we'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Talking. All right, we'll see. Have a good
Zach.
weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend. Appreciate it. Zach Petty from the Big 7, WTRF TV. 7:56, 5 before the hour. Temperature bumped up a teeny bit. It's 49 degrees at the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. Let me do a quick check of the, oops, wrong button here. Quick check of the temperature here. Still 51 degrees at my home studio. A little bit of fog all around. Biffy, do I have to do a break? Am I okay?
You are okay.
Athlete of the Week this week, Cody Martos from Wheeling Central. On offense, Cody this past weekend had 2 touchdowns, 24 receiving yards, 52-yard kickoff return, rush for 86 yards. Not a bad week for him. On defense, Cody had 12 tackles, including 1.5 sacks in their win over Ambridge High School. So congratulations to Cody from Central Catholic, our Athlete of the Week this week. Who will it be next week? We will find out on Monday and let you know. And, of course, it'll all depend on how the weekend goes and who does what, when, and where. So we have a good full weekend of activity. I mean, we are now into full football weekend fall mode, right, Biffy?
Yes, we are. And next week, the guys that get paid to play football and a lot of money, the Cleveland Browns, they will join the schedule next week.
I thought you were talking about Jerry Haynes.
No. He calls it right down the middle.
But he makes all that money.
No. The Cleveland Browns I'm talking about here. They will join us. Yes.
Okay.
They will join us next weekend.
I was confused.
Yeah. They will join us next weekend, and then we'll have the all 3 of them, high school, college, and the pros. But for this week, it'll just be high school and college.
Yeah, this week when we have the college mix in tonight, beginning at 3 o'clock, it's the Quaker Steak and Lube Friday afternoon walkthrough here on the radio station. Our games tonight, one game tonight, one tomorrow. JM's in action tonight, right?
Yes, JM is at home tonight. They take on Weirton. Kickoff is 7 o'clock.
And then after the game is over, Biff has the 5th quarter scoreboard show. He gives you all the scores you need throughout the evening and kind of interjects them into the game, but a complete package of info, the 5th quarter scoreboard show after the game. And when Biffy gets tired, he calls Fred, and Fred takes over with Metro News Game Night, and they take us all the way up until midnight. And then tomorrow, as you mentioned, Biffy, we add the college games. We actually added one last night. Ohio State was on the WVOY side of things, and WVU is in action this weekend, beginning tomorrow.
Yes, West Virginia going to College Park. They take on Maryland. Pregame show at 12, kickoff at 3:30. And tomorrow afternoon, remember, go to our high school stream on our website for Wheeling Central and Tuskegee Catholic at 1 o'clock. Again, that's on our high school stream, which is on our website.
We are under contractual obligations to carry WVU, which means we can't carry the Central game on the radio, but we will have it on our high school stream. Go to watchdognetwork.com, click the high school stream button. Game in its entirety will be there. ABC is up next. They're covering the world right now.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
The ABC News is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
To see if all the hiring over the summer